Understand legal, regulatory, and compliance issues that pertain to information security in a holistic context. In information security, organizations must comply with various laws, regulations, and industry standards to protect data and ensure security practices align with legal requirements. Understanding these requirements helps organizations avoid legal consequences, financial penalties, and reputational damage. Cybercrime refers to illegal activities conducted using computers or networks. Examples include hacking, identity theft, fraud, and ransomware attacks. Data breaches occur when unauthorized individuals gain access to sensitive data. This can result in financial loss, legal consequences, and damage to an organization's reputation. Example: a hospital experiences a ransomware attack where hackers encrypt patient records and demand payment for their release. This breach exposes patient information, violates privacy laws, and subjects the hospital to regulatory fines. Mitigation strategies. Implement strong access controls, e.g. multi-factor authentication. Use encryption to protect sensitive data. Conduct regular security audits and vulnerability assessments. Organizations must comply with licensing agreements and intellectual property laws when using software, digital content, and proprietary technology. Example: a company installs software on multiple computers without proper licensing. This violates copyright laws and may result in legal action or fines. Mitigation strategies. Use only legally purchased and licensed software. Regularly review software compliance and licensing agreements. Educate employees on intellectual property laws. These laws regulate the transfer of sensitive technologies, software, and encryption tools across international borders. Governments impose restrictions to prevent unauthorized distribution that could compromise national security. Example: a cybersecurity firm ships encryption software to a country subject to trade restrictions. This violates export control laws and results in penalties. Mitigation strategies. Verify country-specific regulations before exporting technology. Obtain necessary permits and approvals. Implement compliance programs to monitor international transactions. Transborder Data Flow refers to the movement of digital information across national borders. Different countries have regulations governing how personal data can be transferred and processed internationally. Example: a US-based company stores customer data in European servers. Under General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR), the company must ensure data transfer complies with EU privacy laws. Mitigation strategies. Use standard contractual clauses (CCs) to ensure legal data transfers. Follow data localization laws if required by specific countries. Implement data protection measures such as encryption and pseudonymization. Privacy laws protect individuals' personal information and regulate how organizations collect, store, and process data. Key regulations. General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR). Europe requires organizations to obtain user consent before collecting personal data and grants individuals the right to access and delete their data. California Consumer Privacy Act (CCPA). U.S. gives California residents control over how their personal information is used and shared. Personal Information Protection Law (PIPL). China regulates personal data collection and cross-border transfers. Example: a retail company collects customer data without consent. Under GDPR, the company can be fined for non-compliance. Mitigation strategies. Develop clear privacy policies and obtain explicit user consent. Provide individuals with options to opt out of data collection. Regularly review and update data privacy practices. Organizations must comply with contractual agreements and industry regulations that define security and privacy standards. Key standards. Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, protects healthcare data. Sarbanes-Oxley Act ensures corporate financial transparency. Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS, regulates credit card transactions. Example: a healthcare provider fails to protect patient records under HIPAA regulations, leading to data exposure and fines. Mitigation strategies. Understand industry-specific compliance requirements. Implement necessary security controls to meet regulatory expectations. Conduct compliance audits and staff training. Cybercrimes and data breaches pose significant risks, requiring strong security controls. Intellectual property laws prevent unauthorized software use and data theft. Import-export laws regulate sensitive technologies and encryption tools. Transborder Data Flow laws ensure compliance with international privacy regulations. Privacy laws such as GDPR and CCPA protect personal information and mandate responsible data handling. Organizations must follow industry standards like HIPAA, SOX, and PCI DSS to avoid legal consequences. Takeaway: compliance with legal, regulatory, and industry standards is essential for protecting sensitive data, avoiding penalties, and ensuring an organization's security aligns with global expectations.